Hello, Rob Stewart here, otherwise known as the Sherpa Bear. And today I wanted to get some thoughts out of my head and make them known to you and myself. Because if we don't do anything with our thoughts, what do they become? Maybe they just get suppressed and sit down there and cause a blockage, in our system, in our minds. I like to use my journal to get ideas out and make notes. As you can see, I'm quite a prolific user of. Oh, there's a blank page. Doesn't matter though. I also like to talk, and I'll be talking with my coach on Thursday. I'm very much looking forward to doing that. But I wanted to act in the moment now. And the thoughts I'm having are to do with this channel, Sherpa Bear Coaching, otherwise known as the Coaching Channel. And in particular, the playlist called People with Purpose. So People with Purpose is all about me listening to people that I find interesting, who I believe are walking through life, living out a particular purpose, whether they realize that or not. And I ask questions about them to help me understand a vision of their purpose, maybe that they can't see. So I'm kind of moving around them in that conversation. And at the end, I present them with their own life purpose statement. Now, it's quite at times nerve-wracking, because I can be midway through an interview and I have no idea where it's going. I don't have an idea of their purpose, but I trust in the process. I trust in my own abilities to glean that from the conversation we're having. And I've done it every time. Every time I've interviewed somebody, I have come up with that purpose at the end of the conversation. I don't go into these conversations with a set list of questions. So it is very much a coaching conversation. Because when I coach people, I don't think, right, I'm going to ask them these 4 things today. And yes, so what was I doing by talking? Well, I was going to share a realization that this is a passion. This is a passion. Talking to people about their purpose is a passion. And I want people to have purpose, because purposeful people, I believe, are happier and more satisfied. They're more impactful in life, and they have a certain effect on society. It's not just about them. It's when someone's moving through life in a purposeful way, they create a certain wake which other people get to experience. And I think people with purpose have a wake that attracts people, that brings people together, that unites people. And if you're a leader, for example, of a company, it makes you easier to follow when people can see someone with clear purpose. And also for us ourselves, hearing about our purpose from the point of view of somebody else, i.e. me, helps you see things about yourself, and therefore it makes them more accessible to you. And having purpose is a great filter on life, because we can look at the things we could pick up and do and run that through the filter of our purpose. And if it doesn't help us move through life in the way we want to be, which is purpose, then we may put that thing down and pick up something else. So purpose, or having purpose, is not a goal. It's not something to achieve. It is something to continually live out. So it's like walking towards the North Star. If that represents your purpose, you never reach the North Star. It's never a done deal. It's just the direction, the way that you move through life, and what is littered along that path are the goals that you achieve because you're moving through life in a certain way. I think that's it. That's all I've got to say. I just needed to get that thought out. So this comes under the playlist of Sherpa Bear Thoughts. I hope you found it interesting. I hope it gives you some clarification on what I'm doing with the People with Purpose playlist. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so, because it will help me have more purposeful conversations and connections. And look out for the future interviews coming out on the People with Purpose playlist. I'm aiming to produce 2 per month. So each interview will have a trailer and then the full interview following that. And I know that this is a passion because I know I'll be doing these interviews regardless. I just love doing them. So I hope you love watching them, and I welcome any feedback from you all. Thanks for watching, and take care.